Good morning, folks. Obviously, between last night and this morning, not much has changed. So I would obviously refer you to last night's live for anything in greater detail. But I do want to talk about where we're at this morning. Uh, it's not a place that I really want to trade. Again, a lot of people lose a lot of money just speculating where there is no real room to speculate. However, right, we are opening up with a gap underneath us. We are opening up outside of that 670 627 mark, sorry, right here, which is basically literally where we opened, right? So that previous high is where we're pushing off of this morning. And you move down into the lower time frame and we're here, right? So one could possibly look at a rejection trade and a gap fill trade, but the reality is this is where price action can be its most difficult, right? You have multitude of different possibilities, including bouncing down all the way here. So it can be tough. It should be tough. Again, when you are shrouded in volume without a catalyst, it is hard to move. So just to put that out there, make it really clear. So you make up your mind on what you would like to do, but again, mark out what's above and what's below. That's not what I wanted. And that way you can kind of at least map out where we are at. And you'll notice that there's some pretty clear structure in between the two. So new highs and of course empty space are still above us. So I would think rather upside first, but that might not happen until we get the gap fill. So be patient if you are deciding to trade this morning. SPY is opening up in a similar scenario, struggling. I mean, how many days have we? It's taken us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, basically, to get up here, and it's been a choppy upside move. And we've seen in similar scenarios those big choppy upside moves, and a lot of the times it speaks to a potential pullback. That being said, we're still not below 685. Which is that mark for me. The 24-hour, again, doesn't really have anything clear other than the highs, but he moved out into the 2-hour, and that's where things kind of clear up. Right here is this overhead resistance. It's separating you from that floor, which we've already basically gone and touched, right? So all of the volume is filled up to the upside, and then opportunity there has dried up a little bit. However, all-time highs is still looming. But this is what you're looking at here this morning, right? You're opening up in a small range. You've got a box down below. And of course, you've got area of consolidation below that. So that being said, again, you guys are free to choose how you react or how you trade this morning, but it's not for me. And I'm so relieved to say that. IWM, because it's just like, man, the stock market obviously gives us setups that make us incredible amounts of money. And when there isn't those setups, I just don't. Now, out of all the ETFs, I would say that IWM would be the clearest to trade here this morning, right? At least you are opening up in range, so it's not an immediate thing. You are up against the highs. You do have a retest level down here below, so it could look something like this. If we're not able to break over that high here, you get a gap fill down below, and that could lead you down to 249. And again, I can't call for anything until we lose 248.75. And that's where, man, if all out of all the ETFs, this one, its opportunities are the sweetest. So, all right, guys. Well, best of luck to everybody this morning. I'm not sure if I want to even show up, or I mean, I'm obviously here, and if anything does happen, I'll be here. But these are the days where it's just like I wouldn't trade. I would set my alerts and I would step away unless it was an individual equity that I was watching, right? And in that case, knock yourself out. All right. Y'all have a wonderful morning. Have a great day. Be safe. Take profit. And remember, last night I talked about the trading app, trade tracking app. Make sure you download one of those. It'll really help. All right. You guys have a wonderful morning. I'll see you guys in a little bit.